Hello everybody and welcome to CCSimRacing. I am your host Craig Cook. Hello, good evening, good afternoon and welcome. Yes, we are here for Watkins Glen, the halfway stage actually of the GT3 Sprint Series, should I say. Assetto Corsa Competizione on PlayStation and Xbox crossplay. Yes, it's a crossplay event and yeah, you can play with your friends on the, the dark side, I guess, if you're an Xbox fan, or the dark side if you're part of the Xbox fan and you're not a PlayStation fan. Well, the other way around. Either way, we're allowed to play together, which is lovely to know. So yeah, we're here for round 5. 2 races here at Watkins Glen, and they were 2 absolute belters. So on pole position again after leading the championship going into this round is Mr. Ash Boy, as you can see on the screen there in the McLaren. Second there is Reedy, and then you have just behind them, if I remember rightly, as they all set themselves up ready to go, it's Bravo Han, who was leading the championship but didn't have the best of times this time round. But we'll see what happens with him today, because he was leading the championship coming into this round, but Ash Boy did take over after this these 2 races. So absolutely fantastic stuff from him. Then it's Spitfire. God knows how he got there. Apparently he's now sandbagging from everyone that's been watching and is part of the Discord. So Spitfire there in 4th place. Then we have Danzo, who's dropped himself into 5th place, followed by Dark Knight, who's looking for some more points, but didn't get a lot of practice in, so hopefully he has a better run today. Adam Haig there again. He's just lacking a little bit of confidence at the minute. Hopefully he'll do better in this first race at Watkins Glen. Then we have Supreme, who's been absolutely fantastic. Last round at Zolder, he was brilliant. There is B10. He's B19, sorry to say, in the BMW. Back again, but a little bit off the pace at the moment. Husey getting used to that. I think he's got a new steering wheel, Fanatec, so he's just getting used to that, but he's seen the difference straight away. Tinhead there in the Ferrari at the back there, another new livery. Then we have Jesse at the back, who is in the Aston Martin. Then we have Freaky Fast, who's in the McLaren. And then we have Greek Fighter in the Honda NSX. And then right at the back there is Maya Rhodes, and I believe he is in the Aston Martin. Yes, he is. So watch out for all the drivers. So they're just getting themselves all set up. We're going to go back to our leader as the timer comes down. And we should get a 20-second board in a minute, and we should hear these revs rising. So they will go round the final corner. Final 2 corners, should I say, in a 2x2 formation. And then we'll be underway for this 20-minute sprint race, followed by another one straight after, and the next one's pretty much in the night, and it was incredible. Some of the racing was just fantastic. Right, so here we go. Wheel spin away goes the McLaren. So straight away you need to get these tyres up to temps as soon as you can. You need to get the brakes all nice and hot as well. You need to really put the hammer down. As you can see, in ACC, you're allowed to drive through cars. Yeah, it's very strange. It's like everyone's got a Harry Potter cloak for about 20 minutes, and so should I say 20 seconds. Yeah, so they all start lining up, all getting into position. But as soon as you get into the start-finish straight, everything sort of gets back to settled procedure, and we should see them about half a car length behind each other. So here we go. This is going to be race 1 at Watkins Glen, round 5 of the GT3 Sprint Series, with your commentator Craig Cook. And we wait for the lights. They go out, green flags are waving, and off we go. And into turn 1, it's going to be Ash Boy who takes the lead. Does Bravo Han go down the inside? There's a move from Greek Fast in the background, but it is Ash Boy who leads them as they climb the hill now into the sweeping S's. A lovely shot as they come through. So that's Ash Boy, Reedy, Bravo Han. Then we've got Spitfire, who's under real pressure from Dark Knight, who's had a sensational start, hasn't he? He's got a couple of places already. So it's Ash Boy from Reedy, from Bravo Han, then Spitfire in the BMW, Porsche behind of Dark Knight. So who is the ones that have moved down a few spots? I think it is Danzo. So Danzo's one of the ones that have gone. So we'll stay with the leader on the first lap. So as you can see, Ash Boy leading this one in the McLaren, BMW second. Then we have another McLaren in third, then BMW, then Porsche, then BMW. So it's a bit of a mix of fortunes here for everybody. It's a national lottery who's going to win this one at the moment. But at the moment, nice and comfortable does Ash Boy into the hairpin. Very tough corner as well, nice and tight. Everyone got slightly different lines there, as you see. Exit speed, perfect. Look at this, a lovely line of cars as they come through. About to start lap 2 as they come into the very hard braking zone. The right-hander, and again, clip a bit of the curb on the outside as well. You'll see quite a lot of the cars doing that, and you'll get a penalty as well if you go too far, obviously. But again, different lines from all the drivers. There's a couple of BMWs. Supreme's gone up as well. Look how far Supreme Z's gone. NZ, there he is in the Mustang. He's really climbed the ladder, hasn't he? I think he's in about 8th now. So Ashwoy making his way round, and he'll be starting lap 2. But Reedy has got him for company, so he's not letting him go, is he? So it's Ashwoy, Reedy, Bravo Hand, Spitfire. Then it's Dark Knight. Then it's Danzo in the background. Supreme is under real pressure. If I can just go back to him now. Under real pressure from Adam Haig, I do believe that is. Let's see if we can get a camera action of that. There we go. Let's go do a bit of helicam. And as you can see, that Mustang seems to have the mimals going through turn 1. So through the climb we go into the S's. Slightly different lines there, very close to the wall. He changes further up the grid. Looks like Spitfire's on Bravo Hand's case as well. So we'll keep an eye on that as we see Dark there in 5th place. On board with Dark. He's just losing the top 4 there, as you can see. The top 4 are all still together. Looks like Ashwoy is starting to check out. He's not quite in another postcode yet, but pretty sure he will be. So there they are. There is your top 4 just in front. So Reedy, Bravo Han, and also Spitfire getting very close at the moment. Let's go on board with Spitfire, chasing down the McLaren of Bravo Han in front of him. The championship changed dramatically after this event. Some very strange things happened as well, and Bravo Han there obviously leading the championship going into this one. Very consistent racing from him in the McLaren. So nicely done by the top 4 at the moment. Behind is Dark, there he is. Can't quite see him in shot at the moment, but there's Spitfire in 4th place. Dark Knight there in 5th. There is Dan's having a great run today, isn't he? He's right in there still. There is Supreme. He's managed to get away from Adam Haig in the other McLaren there, so he's pushing on hard. There is this is a great run as well, also from Greek Fighter, because he's usually at the back of the grid, and he's in 9th place. He's doing superb, isn't he? What a start he had, and he was 2nd from last on the back of the grid. What was it, second from last row, should I say, he was, and he's now in 9th place, so great stuff from him. There is B19 getting himself back into the way of things as it is in the BMW, so he's missed a couple of races, but he's back today, so just a little bit off the pace, as you can see, but still with us. There is Husey. He's being chased down by Tinhead, and also I do believe that is Freak Fast behind him in the McLaren, so Freak Fast having a good run as well. Then we've got a bit of a gap. Oh, there is some damage there on the Aston Martin of My Roads. He's got severe damage, and oh my goodness me, so was Jesse. So Jesse's got damage also in the 15th place. So we've lost a couple of drivers, but look at this battle now for 2nd place. Reedy has got company, and it's not what he wanted, because it looks like Spitfire has got past Bravo Han for position. So mistake there from Bravo Han, looks like. And now Reedy has got a rear view mirror full of BMW goodness. And there it is, it's Spitfire. Yeah, sorry, it's me. Down the inside, has a look, and he's trying to find a way through. Not quite this time, still Reedy pushing on. But look, he's brought some friends to the party. They've all got a ticket on this bus. And Dark Knight has also said thank you very much. Very wide goes Reedy into the 2nd from last, into the final corner. Again, very difficult corner. You want to put the power down. Oh, nearly clipping the wall of both the BMW drivers, and still got their wing mirrors, luckily. There's the gap between him and Ashwoy. So Ashwoy nearly into a different postcode, but not quite yet. But it's still Reedy there in 2nd. There is Spitfire just behind him. There's Bravo Han in 4th place, followed by Dark. He's right on the case as well. So keep an eye on these guys for the time being. Let's see if we can get some action from the front end of that McLaren, can we? Let's have a look. So there it is. Oh, look, Reedy going defensive already as they go into the chicane. And this could mess him up a little bit. He's trying to find a way through. Spitfire still can't find. He's got the pace, hasn't he? He's really got the pace on Reedy at the moment. And looks like he's actually slowing down this group in a minute. I can't believe I actually just said that. But it looks like it from here. But again, just managed to get away. And a mistake there from Spitfire. Now it's Bravo Han now on the case in 4th place. On board with Bravo Han right now, but again, still Ashroy hasn't cleared off like we normally see him do, because these guys ain't fighting as much as they did last time, and as you can see, still there, all together. Line of stern a little bit wide there from Spitfire, has to go defensive straight away as Bravo Han looks down the inside. Nice and cool and calm is Bravo Han there. Get wide again, that's a penalty for Spitfire, so he will get a track limits warning there for that move. Going very, very wide. Oh, and there's Adam Haig in the background going sideways there. How did he save that? That was fantastic. He's now in the mix as well, so he's got past Supreme. Now he's chasing down Danzo, who's just in front of him. So there's Danzo. So we need to keep an eye on this battle. This is the battle we need to keep an eye on. So there is Bravo Han. There's Spitfire. Oh, Bravo Han having a look down the inside of Spitfire into turn 1. Didn't quite do it that time. Again, wide from Spitfire. Under real pressure here. Let's go on board. Trying to find a way through if he can as they go into the bus stop. Nicely done by both the drivers there. Oh, a lot of curvage there from Spitfire. Bravo Han still behind him, and again, nice tight line from Bravo Han, trying to close that gap, and he has done, hasn't he? He's right on the case now. Really, really drove well into that corner, and exit speed was absolutely bang on. Still, they are right behind Reedy. There he is. There's Spitfire. There is Bravo Han. Again, nice tight line. He seems to be able to hold these inside lines here. Nice grip on that car, but watch out, because it looks like also that Adam Haig might be having a piece of action here. There he is. So there is the Meyer Rhodes Aston Martin. He's back on track as well, so no change at the front. Meanwhile, Supreme now closes back up on Adam Haig. A little bit of a glitch there from the Aussie driver. It's slightly wide, maybe a penalty, maybe a warning, track limits warning there, we're not too sure, but still holding on. There is Danzo, great race from him. The yellow flags are out at the moment, so we do have a driver somewhere along the line, off track somewhere. Now, are we going to see this? I don't think we are. Maybe coming out of the pits, maybe some damage on one of the cars, but going to go on board with Reedy if we can. Well, let's go and have a look at the helicam, because these two still battling away, still no joy. So look again, just shows the door. Shows the door, but Reedy saying you're not coming in, mate. Two different lines there, but look at the closing speed. But again, exit and entry totally different, and again starts to pull away, does Reedy. The braking zone, these two. Bravo Han now on the mix, he's there as well, and again Reedy's gone wide. He's trying to hold that line, he doesn't want Spitfire through. Might escape if he does. Oh, look at the close again, makes a mistake. Bravo Han in the mix. Battle for second is absolutely fantastic. What a drive from all these three at the moment. Doing their safety rating a world of good. There's Adam Haig on Danzo. Now, is he going to get past here? Again, Danzo looks very comfortable. There's Dark Knight. Oh, there's a mistake there in the background. And is this going to be Adam Haig's opportunity? No, he brakes and... Yes, he does. He goes down the inside. Danzo has to give him... There's contact between two of them. They both go round and Supreme's through. Oh, and just about does Meyer Rhodes make it as well. And Danzo's deciding to go the wrong way here. Oh, and they've just... Oh, that's such a shame. It's such a shame. And all of them miss it. So Adam Haig's... I don't know if they think that one or the other is at fault there. I'm not too sure. But everyone's gone through. And that's really unfortunate. Jesse's off into the pits as well. Meanwhile, let's go back to this battle at the front. And let's see if we can get some on board. On board with Reedy. Still no change between these four, but this is the battle. This is the main one at the moment, but unfortunate for that incident that happened there between those two drivers. The littlest of contact. And both of them pirouette into Barry R. So Reedy in second. Can he hold off? Spitfire. There is Ash Boy. So he's Ash Boy's there, but he's not getting away like he has done in previous races. So interesting to see. There's very wide Reedy. Reedy's gone wide. Reedy has gone wide here. So is that going to be a position change? He's really close this time. Here's he going to have the opportunity down the inside of the right-hander. He has a look to the inside. Is there a move there? No, it is. He just tucks back in into the braking zone. Through the right-hander they go. Wide goes Reedy. On the brakes, both of these two. Other hand just waiting to pick up the pieces, as we say every time in this GT3 race. It is 20 minutes, but I tell you what, the calibre of driving from all of these guys is absolutely fantastic. Ash Boy still there in the lead as we make our way round onto lap 8. Oh, contact with the wall, and this is the opportunity for Spitfire down the inside. Has he got this done? We're going to see a change for position. Yes, we are. Second place now for Spitfire now. Can Reedy close him in? Let's have a look. Let's see if that can be done. Oh, it goes wide again. That could be another track limits warning. Then slightly wide from Spitfire. Bravo Han on board now, trying to close up on the guys in front. There is Dash. We see there's still the top four all together here. Trying to pull away from the man behind, which is Dark Knight. Closing speed from that man there on board with Reedy, trying to find a way through on Spitfire this time. Oh, mistake from Spitfire, goes slightly wide. Now he's had to go defensive, and on the brakes was Reedy there, and there's a little weave from Spitfire to apologise, it looked like. Oh, just manages to hold the car together there, both of the drivers. This is brilliant. Look at Bravo Han, he's right on his case. He's right behind Reedy now. Now, is that going to be a position change? No, into the braking zone. Look at Supreme in the background. Supreme looking for a position change on Dark Knight here as well, who's in 5th place. So two cracking battles going on at the moment. Absolutely fantastic, and here comes Supreme down the inside into the second from last. No, it doesn't quite do it. Brilliant stuff from these drivers here. Let's have a look at the battle at the front. So it looks like he's managed to get away now, has Spitfire. Now there is Ash Boy. We're on lap 9. I think this is a 13-lap race. 17 minutes have passed. And Ash Boy leading the way at the moment, isn't he? There he is. Spitfire in second, Reedy in third, Bravo Han 4th. Then we have Supreme. Supreme's gone through into 5th place. So as they hit the timing line, that will change to 5th place. So a great stuff from Supreme. There is Dark Knight, and like I said, he literally just jumped on, chucked a setup on it, and you can tell the difference between when he's on it and when he's not, and there it is. Just goes to show, doesn't it? Practice makes perfect. B19 in 7th place. Then we have Husey in the McLaren in 8th place, followed by a great run here from a Greek Fighter in 9th place, and his teammate there, Freak Fast, in 10th, followed by Danzo and Adam Haig, who had that big incident at the start. Then we have Tinhead in the Ferrari. Oh my goodness me, he's had a bit of a battering, hasn't he? Bless him. And there is the repair work done on Jesse's car. So obviously big incident somewhere along the line, and he has been in for repairs. My Roads has retired, it looks like. So My Roads retires from the race. Ash Boy now comes over the line, and he'll be starting lap 10. Nice and comfortable he is. There is Spitfire in second. Reedy stayed with him. And Reedy trying to grab that place back. That was, again, just mistake made. That's how close it is. One mistake. And that is a big mistake in the background. What was going on there? Now, that was Bravo Han, and he had a big sideways moment there. Now, did he hit the wall? We're going to have to go back and have a look there. He was coming off the exit of turn 1. He's going up the hill here. Now, did he clip? Oh, that's a very strange bump. During the climb on the hill of turn 2, hits the side of the wall, gets damage, and Supreme now into 4th place. This is absolutely incredible. And that's Dark Knight through as well. So not what Bravo Han wanted. Goodness me, that's some damage, isn't it? So there is BL19 in the BMW in car. Nice livery as well. There is Husey in the background, just coming down the straight. There he is. So let's go back to the leader, who's making his way on to lap 11 now. Nice and comfortable. Doing a sensational job. There he is. So going into this, second in the championship, coming out of it, he'd now be in the table. And again, no Crafty in this race, so Crafty's now dropping down the order. It's given the likes of Reedy and Spitfire an opportunity to grab some more spots. No ripping a tear, and unfortunately last minute changes, and he had to come out of the event. A real shame. Doing very well in his McLaren. So Ash Boy leading this one. Little Spitfire in second, starting to open up gaps now, aren't they? So there is Spitfire, and he's starting to flash a little bit now in the realms of low fuel. There is Reedy flashing his lights at Spitfire, trying to put him off at some point in this race. Hasn't quite worked out. Still pushing on. There is Supreme. He's in 4th place. Now, can Dark Knight closing down? Obviously, trying to get back on the back of this very aggressive looking Mustang is not going to be easy. There goes the Porsche. There is Bravo Han just feeding the car home. A very poorly looking McLaren. But he will lose his top spot in the championship to Ash Roy. Followed on by B19. And Husey there in 8th. Freak Fighter in 9th. Followed by, again, teammate who seems to be closing in Freak Fast. He's definitely shown some promise, hasn't he, throughout these races. Just it seems to be consistency is the one that's not helping him. There is Danzo. I don't think Adam Haig wants to pass him. But no, we've already touched doors. I don't want no more kissing anymore. Oh, or should I say that? As I say that, it looks like Adam Haig's actually going to have a little pop here. But is he going to have a little pop? Makes a mistake. Now, is he going to have a look? Nope, he was thinking about it, but not this time. So let's go back to our leader. There is Jesse making his way around. We have 14 drivers on track. Obviously, Maya Rhodes has retired. So on to the final lap of this race. There is the McLaren leading the way at the moment. There is Spitfire still being chased down by Reedy. So the two BMW drivers line astern at the moment. But no answer for Spitfire at the moment. Different lines from the two drivers. There is the 4th place man, Supreme NZ. He is going to be absolutely over the moon with this. He really will. Started way back and finds himself in 4th place. There is Dark Knight there in 5th, and Bravo Han is your top 6. Let's go back to our leader because he will be making his way through the final few. So into the hairpin he went. That's very close now, isn't it, between the two Spitfire and the BMW just behind. Let's have a look. How close are we looking? Yeah, that's quite close, isn't it? About 2 or 3 car lengths between them. Into the braking zone they will go, and it gets a little bit closer, but this is your leader, and this will be the man who will be leading the championship going into race 2 here at Watkins Glen. And Ashwoy in the McLaren makes his way round the final corner, and he will take round 5, race 1 here at Watkins Glen. It's Ashwoy who takes the win, followed by 2nd place for Spitfire, and a very flashy Reedy behind him, so he's very chuffed with that. So great racing from both of them too. Reedy in 3rd, then we'll have in 4th place, if I can get him, there he is, Supreme comes through in 4th, and it will be that man there, Dark Knight, in 5th place. Let's have a look at those race results as everything finished off. Apparently there's a red flag as well. There you go. Always changes here in ACC, not too sure why. So Ashwoy takes the win. It's Spitfire in 2nd, Reedy 3rd, Supreme in 4th, Dark Knight in 5th. Great to see a nice selection of cars there in the top 5. McLaren of Bravo Han, who was leading the championship, now loses the championship. Top spot. He's in 6th place. B19 in 7th place, usually there in 8th. Then Greek Fighter in 9th, Greek Fast in 10th. Then it's Danzo and Adam Haig. Unfortunately, had that big incident, and they just decided to just hold hands for the rest of the race, which is nice. Very nice to see that. Tinhead there in 13th. Jesse obviously had huge damage and had to come in and got that repaired, but still managed to get out and finished 14th. Maya Rhodes retired at the end there and also got a 37-second stop-go penalty. Right, that was race 1. Let's get ready for race 2 with a little advert. Welcome back, everybody. It's Craig here, your commentator for this evening. And yeah, after that cracking race with Ashwoy taking the win and Spitfire in 2nd with Reedy 3rd, it was down to qualifying for the night race. And so funny enough, I'm on pole. Couldn't believe it. Absolutely couldn't believe it. And again, I've been told I've been sandbagging. So it's on pole position, followed by Ashwoy in 2nd place with Reedy 3rd, Bravo Han there in 4th, Husey with a fantastic qualifier in 5th place there. Then we have Adam Haig in 6th place. Oh, that's the wrong one. Didn't want to see that. Then just behind him, we have Danzo in 7th place, followed by Supreme in 8th place, looking for another good run. There's B19 in 9th place in the BMW. Then we have Tinhead in the Ferrari in 10th. Just behind them is Freak Fast, as I say, in 11th place in the McLaren. Next to him is his teammate, who just finished in front of him in the last race in 12th place, Greek Fighter. Then we have Maya Rhodes in 13th place, and then we have Jesse just behind them in 14th place. So the guys are just getting all set up and ready, but this is going to be a cracking race, another night race. And yes, here for race 2 at Watkins Glen. changes in the champion table, as I said earlier on. And it's looking very, very tasty indeed now at the top. And it's getting very tight with the changes of position. So guys getting ready now to start their race. Lights are on. What a stunning view. There is still plenty of space if people would like to join here at CC Sim for the next half of this championship. Or on a Wednesday night. 2 races, 20-minute races. Brands Hatch is next, as you can see, lighting up the tyres. Obviously traction control off from that McLaren just to get as much heat into the tyres as possible. Oh, Reedy's looking very racy, isn't he? Already trying to scare, I'd say, Spitfire in front. So all the guys starting to get ready now, warming up the tyres, accelerating, braking, accelerating, braking. I want to get to about an optimal of around sort of 26 to 27. And all the guys and girls are getting ready. So we wait for the lights. There is a driver in the pits, so I think we have lost one at the NSX, I think, so it didn't start up in time. But meanwhile, we go into turn 1 for the first time, side by side between Spitfire and Ashboy. But Ashboy's going to have the racing line, and he's going to take the lead of this race. And look at Reedy trying to go down the inside already early on in proceedings, but it's going to be Ashboy who takes the lead into the first corners. And it's going to be Spitfire in second. Bravo Han looking for a better run this time. Let's see if we can get some on board from this man here. Where is he? The McLaren driver. There he is, of Ash White. Not very easy to do the camera angles on replays. I do apologise. I'm just using a remote and I'm doing it as best I can. So hopefully everyone's still enjoying the action as we see it. And again, wide goes Spitfire. Ash White leads this one again. Can he get away this time? So it's Ashboy, Spitfire, Bravo Han in 3rd place. Then we have Reedy in 4th. Hughes had a fantastic start there in 5th place with Adam Hagen in the other McLaren. Also just behind him, wide goes Reedy. Is that going to be Hughesy for position? Had to sort of check out there, didn't he? And had to give that place back. So very unlucky for Hughes. He had a great run. Something looks like a police car in the background. We'll have a look at that in a minute. That looked great. So Bravo Han coming round in the McLaren. Reedy again going very wide there. Oh, Adam Hates had a bit of a spin there into the right-hander. Actually trying to put the hammer down and just lost the back end of the car. So here we go into the left-hander. So Ash White trying to get away. Spitfire not letting him go, is he? He's really... Now he's got... Oh, I say that both the drivers behind, 2nd and 3rd respectively, Bravo Hannah and Spitfire both hit the barrier. And yeah, there is definitely a police car in the background chasing everyone down. Oh, there's a cracking lights they are. Oh, very wide from Reedy. So is that going to be a position change? Let's have a look. No, Hughesy's still not quite on the back of this, but look at this Spitfire also going for the lead of this race, looking down the inside as they go into the S's. Still pushing hard. On board with Ashboy. Fantastic stuff. Ashboy going slightly defensive, just showing him, telling him that you ain't coming through here, mate. There is no gap. You're not fitting a BMW GT3 car through there. That's what he's saying. Fantastic, it really is. So there's Ashboy, there is Spitfire, Bravo Han, Reedy. Oh, Hughesy looked like he was very, very wide there. Oh, Bravo Han's gone off. Bravo Han's gone off and he's hit the wall very badly. And he's hit another one. He's come back on and he's going to have damage. Now Hughesy might be able to take an opportunity here. So he's dropped back into 4th, into 5th it looks like. Did Supreme go around the outside there? Oh, Danzo took the opportunity to have a pop down the inside of Supreme and he's got that done. But they're going to be side by side, these two drivers. Let's keep an eye on them. Here's Supreme, there's Danzo. So Bravo Han really didn't want that. So there are your lead group. Just in front, Bravo Han there in 5th. Hughesy there around the outside. So Hughesy now into 4th place. Oh, what's happened here? The car's slowing down and it's contact. Oh, there's a big incident. Oh, huge contact. Huge contact. Oh, and another one. That was Tinhead in the Ferrari and the McLaren there as well. There is Jesse. Jesse's managed to get through there. So let's have a look at what happened if we can. Let's see if we can go back and see. Come on, where are you? So there's the spin-up. There's Supreme. There's Adam Hagen there. Tinhead. Oh, look at Freak going through as well. Oh, and then there's big contact with Husey. So it looked like Freak tried to go through the group of them, but didn't quite work. And he made contact with Maya Rhodes there. Very wide from Spitfire. And unfortunately for Bravo Han, that was a steering wheel disconnect. So steering wheel disconnect, pedals gets disconnected, he had no power, he couldn't steer the car, and that was the end of that. And I do believe he carried on in the end, but obviously a few people with severe damage. Meanwhile, this race at the front, Ash Voigt still holding the lead. There's the gap on the helicam from the man in second place. There is Reedy in third. Then there's a big gap, and there's Husey in fourth place. He's going to be very happy with this if he can stay there. There's Danzo in fifth. And there's Tinhead in sixth place. Jesse's found himself in seventh here. This is a brilliant drive from him, and he's still got to dodge all the incidents in front, like Wreckfest, but he managed to do it, didn't he? Finds himself there in seventh place. So Tinhead there in the Ferrari. There's Danzo, Husey, Reedy, Spitfire, and then we have Ash Voigt. Oh, all very wide there from Spitfire. Look at the closing speed from Reedy now. Reedy's really closed in. Let's see if we can have a bit of an onboard from Reedy. There we go. That's what he's seeing. Me of one of those guys that leaves his full beam on as you drive past them and you want to flash them and go, turn them off. You flash them back and blind them and go, that's how it feels like, mate. Well, that's what it's doing now. Just Spitfire in his rearview mirror. So concentration is a must for the BMW driver. Still with Ash Voigt. He hasn't got away. Very wide there from Reedy. Could be a penalty. 8 minutes and 30 seconds have passed. We're on lap 4. Top three all together here. Still no room. Oh, Husey's had an incident. Husey's had an incident. He's gone into the wall now. Is that going to be Danzo having an opportunity here? He's having a look down the inside. He dives to the inside. What a move from Danzo. Does he make that stick? No, he doesn't. He nearly made it stick, didn't he? Really late on the brakes there. Husey's under severe pressure. Danzo having a look again. Quite doing it through the hairpin. So battle for fourth is on. Husey really feeling the pressure now. On board with Husey in the McLaren. That BMW find a way through into the braking zone. Flames popping out. You can see the flash coming off the bodywork of the car from the flames. Sparks as they come through the right hand up. Trying to hold off that BMW. Looks very good, clean there, doesn't it? Nice and tight lines through the left-hander at the top of the brow. Into the second from last we go. Easy managing to hold off that BMW. Still no joy. So we have a couple of retirements as well in the background, and under real pressure here is Spitfire. Let's go on board with. Oh, there's a bag marker there as well. So unfortunately, they're gonna get him at the wrong place. Look at Spitfire flashing away there, trying to make sure that McLaren gets out of the way. So they go into the S's. Oh, this is going to be very difficult through the bus stop. Does he make a mistake? He does. Oh, is really going to get contact here? No, he doesn't. And both of them get through. Very, very lucky, but it looks like they've closed up on Ash Voigt here as well. So the back markers sort of playing their way here. Great to see them moving out of the way though. They don't have to. Still got their racing line. They're still in their own race. You have to overtake them, not the other way around. Don't have to pull over. A great move, little run here from Reedy. Is he going to have a look down the inside? He does dip out, doesn't he? Is he going to make this pass stick? He's down the inside. He's going for second. No, he checks out. So, knows he's got the car underneath him. Looks like Spitfire's really struggling, even though they are still with Ash Boy. But the man that seems to be the quickest at the moment is Reedy. Taking that wider line as well, trying to find the move on Spitfire. Doesn't quite work, but they are definitely closing up on the leader. Here's the damaged car of Breakfast, and Hughes has made another mistake there, and that is Danzo into 5th place. So there is Bravo Han, who's just left the car there, absolutely battered. So let's go on board with Ash Roy leading this race. This is the battle we need to keep an eye on. Top 3 all together still. Ash Roy leading this. Spitfire 2nd. Reedy in 3rd. So Bravo Han out of this race, and not what he wanted. It's going to drop him right down, isn't it? We'll go through the championship table at the end of this race, but still, anyone's to play for. Ash has been fantastic throughout the series so far. Look at Reedy. Reedy's really on the case of the man in front, isn't he? There he is on board with Spitfire. Reedy looking very racy indeed. You see him in the background there. There looks like a mistake there from Spitfire. He's having to check. Reedy having another look. Reedy looking particularly spicy now. Let's go back in car if we can. There we go. What a change from the last race. It was Spitfire chasing down Reedy. Now it's Reedy chasing down Spitfire. Mistake there from Spitfire again. Still Reedy in 3rd, Spitfire in 2nd, followed by... Say followed by, he's actually winning the race. Ash Boy. But there we go, Spitfire's pulling away here. He's managed to clear Reedy for get a breather at the moment. There's Supreme coming back on track, but he's hit the wall and he's just hopping, skipping and jumping down the straight there. Into the bus stop they go. Reedy in that 3rd place. Supreme making his way around. There is Freak Fast. There is Danzo in 4th place. Hughesy's now dropped back because that is Tinhead in 5th place in the Ferrari. We've got B19 in 6th. Then we have Jesse in 7th place. So where has Hughesy gone? There's Hughesy. Oh, Hughesy's got some severe damage at the front of his car. So another mistake somewhere. There's Adam Haig. He's coming back into this as well. He's now doing 48, so he's definitely got the pace to close up on a few of these guys. But it's Ash Roy leading this one. There he is. Lights are blazing in the McLaren. So it's McLaren, BMW, BMW. Then we have another BMW, then Ferrari. So Roy doing it for McLaren at the moment. Coming into lap 8, 5 minutes to go of this race. The flags are out as well, and that's because of the car that's just resting off track, which is Bravo Han. So no overtaking in that area. Oh, there's a crash, there's a spin. I say crash, he has crashed into the barrier, but no one else was involved in it. But that looked like Spitfire was in the wall there. So let's see what happens here. So comes into the... Oh, he's hit the grass. He's hit the grass on the exit there. On the entry, should I say, of the right final corner. And he's just trying to put the power down a little bit too early. It's caught the outside of the grass, which obviously is going to get the car very, very slippery. And it's just gone round. And that's really unfortunate for Spitfire. finds himself now dropped into 3rd place. Defending hard for that 2nd place. A little check in the wing mirror, it looked like, and it's cost him, hasn't it? Now into 3rd. And Reedy can now breathe easy in 2nd. Try and chase down that man there. Ashwoy in the McLaren. So let's have a rundown from the back at the moment. So again, Greek Fighter is into the wall. Now I wonder if he looks like he's had an incident. He's got no steering. He's just getting the car to drive and he's hit the wall again. So that car is definitely not playing ball now. So he's trying to get it back to the pits. I don't think that's going to work, my friend, but he's going to keep on pushing anyway. There is Husey and Ape. So he's just getting the car around at the moment. Now it looks like he's going into the pits for repairs. Yes, he is. So Adam Haig now in 9th. He might now be able to grab another couple of places with Husey there in the pits. There is Jesse in 7th place with B19 in 6th. So having a better run this time. Obviously the incident at the start didn't help anybody, but definitely benefited from that, did B19. Found himself in 6th place. There's Tinhead having a brilliant race here in the Ferrari. All lit up like a Christmas tree. Well, the front does look a bit second-hand, but great show here from Tinhead in 5th place. Greek Fighter making his way round. Then we have Danzo in 4th place. And there will be a blue flag going out to that driver. Now, I don't know how it works on ACC, but I'm pretty sure he can't pass him until he sees the green flag. So, yeah, blue flags are out, so we can move out of the way. And really should move out of the way. Yeah, he does. Great stuff from that driver. So, well done to Freak there in the McLaren. So, there's Danzo. There is Spitfire. And it looks like Spitfire's had another incident somewhere because he's just been let by Supreme. Now, he was in front of Supreme. And Supreme is just running some laps around just to get some points. But he finds himself overtaking him yet again. So, obviously something happened on track, which we missed. But Race Control are just letting me know that he did it in this corner here at the hairpin. So it went straight on, onto the brakes and into barrier on the outside of the track. So that is why he's dropped back into the clutches of the back marker Supreme. So meanwhile, Reedy still there in 2nd place. Last time out was a 48.7. There is there's Greek Fast in the wall at the background because he's got no steering. He's just sat there and parked the car there, trying to accelerate out of the barrier so he can gradually get his way back to the pits. But that's not going to work. So Ashwoy leading this one. We have approximately 2 laps to go. We are 19 minutes in, so we'll probably get one more lap after this. There is Ashwoy. Hasn't put a foot wrong. Great respect from the two of them at the start. Maybe, you know, Spitfire could have been a little bit more aggressive on Ashwoy to make him back out of the corner. But as we see, great respect from the two drivers. Race for the same team, but glory would have been nice for Spitfire. But as you can see, made a couple of mistakes. Reedy's gone through. But this man, Ashwoy, hasn't put a foot wrong, has he? Definitely in a different postcode. And he's definitely got the scones and cream on, ready for everyone to come past when he finishes this race. So we look back to some of the other drivers. Let's have a look where Reedy is. There he is. Last time that was a 47.5, half a second quicker than our leader. Absolutely flying. So definitely had a great setup for the colder night race. Spitfire there in 3rd. He's done a 46. Then we have Supreme there in 12th, the back marker. Let's see our next man, which is should be Tinhead. No, it's not. It's Danzo. So Danzo was in 4th place. Now, something's gone wrong here, wasn't it? Let's see if we can have a look what happened, because that wasn't that far down the road, was it? So Danzo... Where is Danzo? There's Danzo there. He's had a big incident. Look at the bonnet on that car. So he's had a huge incident somewhere along the line. And obviously, he's got no steering, and Tinhead goes through round the outside and goes into 5th. He will be 4th now, provisional 4th. So he's 4th place now. Danzo in 5th. And that looks like B19 is also going to grab a spot here as well. I think he is. He's going to have a look down the inside here, isn't he? Has he got that position? He's back to Danzo, but I don't think it's going to be long before this guy gets through. So B19 looking for a top 5 finish here. This would be absolutely fantastic for him. Yellow flags are out there, but I don't think there is no green flags back out, so we can have an opportunity here to pass. Oh, look at the state of the windscreen, absolutely battered. So he's just trying to get the car back home. But unfortunately for him, yeah, he's getting the car back home, so he'll be going into the pits now. Or is he carrying on? No, he's carrying on because he knows he's got one more lap to go. So he carries on. Now, where is Jesse? Because Jesse won't be that far down the road, will he? There's Husey. There's Jesse there. Jesse's hammering it now. He's putting the foot down. Can he get a top 6? He's in 7th at the moment. There is Adam Haig. He's not going to catch up the guys there. There's Husey just backing out because obviously he's having to, because the guys on the lead lap are coming through. Where is Ashroy? There he is. So sorry about the camera there again. Trying to find the right buttons. But Ashroy will have one more after this, I do believe. No, this actually is the 21. This is 21 minutes, so this should be the final lap. Oh, Ashroy comes round the second from last. He is done the double again, so that's 4 on the bounce. Comes into the final corner. And are we going to see the checkered flag at the end of this? I cannot see it. No, so maybe there is another lap. Yep, there is. There is another lap. So it wasn't given that time round. So this will be the final lap. Let's go and have a little check down. So there is Reedy in 2nd place. There in 2nd. There is Spitfire in 3rd place. There is our back marker Supreme, still in 11th. There is a very sad looking Bravo Han in the wall. There is Freak Fast. We have Tinhead now in 4th place. Tinhead in 4th. There is B19 in 5th. And we should see... Oh, look at this. So is that... that's Danzo. And there is Jesse. So Danzo's come round. He's got another lap to go. And looks like Jesse is closing him in. So we'll keep an eye on this battle. Because there's Jesse. And that's Husey. He's not going for position. He's just trying to unlap himself. Or try to. Not good. Not good at all for the man in 6th place. So Ashroy now making his way through. There he is. We're going to see this battle. It'd be great if we can. So Ashroy making his way through. Making the climb up the hill. And as I said, been a fantastic drive from him. Let's see if we can have a look. See if Danzo's got through. Yes, he got through. No, he hasn't got through, but we're going to take a look at our leader, who is making his way through the final corners. And Ashroy makes his way round. And as I say, it's going to be 4 wins on the bounce. And weaves the lights, weaves the tyres, shall I say, flashes the lights, and a checker flag comes out. And that is race 2. Race win for Ashroy in the 90 car. Fantastic stuff from him. It's going to be Reedy who crosses the line in 2nd place. He'll be pleased with that. Some good points for Reedy today. And then it'll be Spitfire who comes round in 3rd place. With some not very nice damage there. And again, must have made a mistake somewhere along the line. Now, we need to keep on. There's Tinhead in 4. So Tinhead's coming round. Now, has Jesse managed to get past? He's right on his case now. He's on the case of Danzo. Now, I hope we're going to get to see this because it looks like it might reset at the last minute. It has. Oh, I don't believe it. It has. It's reset at the last minute. Oh, that's such a shame. That is absolute shame, that is. So let's go back to our winner there. And I must remember to keep the replays going for a little while longer. So it's Ashboy that takes the win. It's Reedy in second and Spitfire in third. Tinhead in fourth, B19 in fifth, and Danzo in sixth. Jesse in seventh place. Adam Hagen eighth. Freak Fast in ninth. Husey in 10th. Supreme in 11th. Greek Fighter in 12th. And Bravo Han there did manage to grab some points at the end, and he will finish there in 13th. Now, let's take a look at the championship table. And as we go into Brands Hatch, which is next week, Ashboy is leading the championship from Bravo Han in second and Reedy in third, going from your worst results. They get taken off, so your worst two results will get taken off. It's Spitfire in fourth place, Crafty in fifth. Then we have a couple of other drivers there. I'm not too sure who that is because it's not their PSN name. I'm guessing that's Andrew. Yeah, it is Andrew. So Andrew in sixth. And then it is Supreme NZ in seventh place. Then we have Danzo in eighth place. Nathan in ninth, which is Ripnotarian. And Husey will take out the top 10 in the championship. So going into Brands Hatch, it's Ashboy who leads the championship. Is it going to change when we come out of that those two races? Find out Wednesday night as we have another two crackers at Brands Hatch GP track. Thank you very much for joining me. My name is Craig Cook, and this is CCSimRacing for the GT3 Sprint Series here with Assetto Corsa, sponsored by Leap.